Yeah, yeah, you know what it is. Shield TV, let's make it loud. D-Roy and David, we're here to rock the crowd. Get the scoop, get the hype, we turn it up. WKE News, we bring the heat. Fill your cup from the ring to the screen. Don't blink, don't sleep. We got Roman and Seth, the kings that you keep. Agenda's flying high with the titles on the line. It's Shield TV, we're making sure you shine. Get your updates straight, no time for delay. This is the place where the legends play. Get all your WWE news here. Shield TV, make it crystal clear. D-Roy and David, bringing that fire. Roman and Seth,
He's here! He's here! He's here! Roman Reigns is here!
taking it higher.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What is going on, everyone?
What's going on, people? Man, it's been a couple weeks, guys, man. We're kind of sorry about that. You know, we haven't always been we got busy and but we're gonna try to be here, as much as possible. So got No Mercy coming up tonight. Big pay-per-view for the NXT side. And we were talking off air about the TNA WWE or NXT. It's TNA NXT. Well, it could be it might be WWE as well. I mean,
Yeah, they might put the main roster going up against their main roster.
yeah, it's better.
Or you could possibly see TNA be that fourth promotion get added into Survivor Series War Games.
Yeah, it could be.
Because they're talking about TNA versus NXT for War Games.
I'd like to see that inner promotion is. I think that's the next way to go. Dude. Seriously.
Now, what about doing a WWE and TNA Ultimate X?
That'd be something.
I want to see that.
I mean, really. I don't know enough about Ring of Honor to even say, but right now it's like the WWE brands. It's TNA or AEW and then TNA, and I don't know if there's a fourth. I mean,
if you count AAA, because WWE's doing shit with AAA now too.
That's true. So that too. AEW does stuff with CMLL.
Oh, you talk about MLW?
No, CMLL.
DMLL?
CMLL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, and I seen that fucking Dominic Mysterio is the champion of the One Mexican Federation. I'm sorry, dude, that's a joke. That is a joke. There's no way in hell that Dominic Mysterio.
Dude, he had help from Americano.
Yeah. Yeah. Which
Americano?
Ludwig Americano.
Hey, I'm sorry. One of the three Americanos.
I'm saying, dude. What? There's Ludwig Americano. There's and now there's Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne Americano.
On, dude.
and then you have thank you Americano.
Yeah, Chad Gable's Chad Gable's the originator, and it's really.
So who's the third? Sin Cara?
Yeah, right. Chad Gable, Sin Cara. Well, no, that's Chad Gable, Pete Dunne, and Ludwig. That's the El Grande. It could be El Grande British or El Grande British, El Grande German, and the original El Grande Americano.
Yeah, it's just fucking.
It's just but they're gonna run it into the ground like they did with Doink, dude. At the end of that run, there was like 4 or 5 doinks and shit. It's like, come on, man. I get
I'll
it.
tell you what though, for the men's side of AEW, I like watching as much as people hate MJF.
He
I
is
love
fucking.
I
He
love
is a
him. I
great
love him
wrestler.
on the mic. I love
Yep.
him in the ring, dude.
Yes. Yes, he's great, dude. And you know he comes up out of that Texas fucking, up out
Yeah.
of the Texas area, dude.
Yep.
And it's like, yup, and he is, dude. He's promo gold. He's promo gold. He's great on the mic. He's good in the ring, dude. The only thing that I didn't, a couple weeks ago they had him on saying, oh well, he wanted a shot at Hangman Page and didn't want to give up what is for AEW their Money in the Bank contract.
Yeah, he didn't want to give up the
didn't-
contract
he
that
didn't,
he's
he
got.
didn't want to give up the contract, so he was kayfabing gonna light fucking Mark Briscoe on fire, dude. Come on, man. Everybody and their mother knew you weren't gonna fucking light a man on fire on live TV, dude. It's just not gonna happen, dude. You're not lighting a guy on fire on live TV, dude. So,
Unless you're Big Red Machine Kane,
yeah, well,
or unless you're Vampiro.
well, since MJF isn't Vampiro or fucking the Big Red Machine, I mean, and it's great, man. He's lost and he's really turning up the whole man.
Dude.
Like the anger and shit, dude. I love it, man. It's
Dude,
like,
they need to bring back Lucha Underground because I missed that. I can't remember what that wrestler's name was, but he wore like the custodian fucking outfit and wore the mask.
really? El Janitorio.
Fuck, man,
El Janitorio.
that
Yo,
motherfucker
God,
was
you see,
nice.
You know what's cool is the mask that Psycho Clown wears, dude, with the tongue sticking out of the mask already, dude. That's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. And then Mr. Iguana.
Yeah, the iguana guy.
Yeah. That's fucking great, dude. I love it.
Did you see what? Could you imagine him and Santino going at it? Cobra versus the iguana.
Cobra versus the iguana, dude. That's so, dude. That's so funny. It's so funny that Santino's TNA commissioner, dude. That is just fucking hilarious, dude.
It's almost like WWE set up these pawns in place in TNA.
Right. Well, dude, I'm sorry, man. It's supposed to be.
Another thing is like when people get released from WWE, it's just like it's not the end of the world. You can just go to TNA and then go to TNA and you can work your way back into WWE eventually.
Right. Or you could go to AEW, dude.
Yeah, or you could go to AEW and you go to AEW and then you get looked at like you're the redheaded stepchild.
But if you're a wrestler and you were halfway decent, you can go to AEW and resurrect your entire fucking career, dude.
Yeah.
Look at Christian. Christian's in fucking Christian's in AEW. Copeland's in AEW.
Now, did you hear that Copeland gave a hint that he's coming back to WWE?
No, I didn't.
After what happened, after what happened to Beth, he said that he has to go away for. He looked at Christian and said, "I got to go away for a little bit."
He was hot about that, dude.
But from what I heard, his contract's going to be up in October. Edge's Adam Copeland's contract will be up.
Yeah, Edge Cope. Really, dude.
Because they're saying like that's the one rivalry match that Cena wants one more time.
Hey man, but see that's why I think that inter-promotion or cross-promotion is the way to go in the future, dude. I mean, if you could sit there, if Tony Khan agrees, or Tony Khan. Cope was happy and re-signed at AEW and said, "Hey, look, I want to go over to WWE to have final matches with Cena. You know, you can't fucking Triple H and Tony Khan can't work out and say, hey,
Yeah,
we
I
want
was just gonna say that.
Triple H says, hey, look, man, I want a quarter of the gate, dude.
Yeah, because Triple H worked out a
quarter of the gate. I want a quarter of the gate because it's my big superstar that's retiring.
Right.
So I want a quarter of that gate at least. And knowing Triple H, he'd probably want at least half of it, and he'd be right in wanting it. But if you had Drew in a promotion, and Tony Khan likes to say he's a fucking wrestling geek fanboy. Well, here's your time to be a fucking wrestling geek fanboy. Do something no one else has done. Reach out to Triple H, tell him, hey, I'm gonna re-sign Copeland. Cena wants the final match with Copeland. I'll give you Copeland for a month. But for whatever reason, I mean, I get it. Because AEW, God, if WWE gave AEW a fucking tick, it'd be enough. Because they sell out, the 5,000 to 8,000 seat arenas, maybe a 10, until they go overseas, and then like their fucking Wembley, they had fucking shit at Wembley Stadium in London, and that shit sold the fuck out. So it's not like they're not a draw.
Right.
And that's where, I just, and I seen somebody saying the other day that, oh God, must be her daughter. Jesus, she's hot. I'm looking at my neighbor, dude. Man, see, that's why I'm getting old. My brain fucking fails. I look at something and I fucking lose track of my thought, dude. I hate being old, dude. Sometimes, man. But like I said, if they were, if you want to geek out and be a fanboy, dude, reach out and do something's nobody's done, dude, and get two of the biggest promotions to be on the same page.
Right.
Like I said, if WWE gave AEW half a push, dude, they'd move up in arenas. Like fucking, and then they wouldn't do residencies. Like they AEW just did I believe either 3 weeks or a month straight of Chicago shows in the same venue. This is a venue, dude. The venue that they had was the Aragon Ballroom. I've seen Slayer there. I've seen Anthrax there. I have seen Metallica there. I mean, I've seen like all kinds of major thrash bands, dude. And, I was watching and I'm like, oh wow, that little like blue area there on the side of the stage, that's where all the alcohol got purchased. It's just like, yep, I know all about it.
Yeah, I mean, if Triple H can do something with Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan, when they had Shinsuke go over there and wrestle one of his guys that he idolized coming into wrestling on his retirement tour thing, then I think they can do that with Cena and Cope.
You would think, dude. You would think, man. But again, it gets the point of, oh, we're the top promotion and you're like the underdog. You're like the puppy that we can't get away from, But,
hey, and then in return, we'll send fucking R-Truth over to wrestle Dustin.
Right. Hey man.
We'll get Ron Killings versus Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin with his face paint. And have you seen Dustin with the face paint, with Ring of Honor face paint?
Yep.
It's almost like a Two-Face kind of deal, dude.
Yep. Like one side of his face is painted, the other one's not.
And man, it's just like, okay.
Or you go back to when he was in WCW, when he was just the natural. he didn't have no fucking face paint. He had the bleached blonde hair just like Cody, and he actually went by the Nightmare for a while. Nightmare, and then he went by the Natural. So it's just like in a way he passed that down and passed the torch to his little brother, and it's like, you can be the Nightmare.
Really? I thought that was an original Cody idea.
I was looking at old WCW shit. I'm just like, are you serious? Like, he came out with like the jacket was like red, white, and blue, like how Cody does.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild. Like I said, I thought that was that was all Cody.
Yeah, this is back when his dad was wrestling there for change.
Man, it'll never be like that again, dude.
Right.
Never get a guy like Cody up at the top again. But then, you know, it's like fucking, like Cody was saying last night. He's like, dude, I'm the son of a booker, dude. I know what goes on, man.
Yep.
You know? And that's cool as hell, dude, when you have that kind of experience to fall back on. But that, I guess that's what happens when your dad's like in the fucking biz and is like, fuck, man.
True.
Him and Ric Flair back in the day, dude. Oh my god, they had some great matches, dude. Great match, bloody matches, dude. Bloody matches, dude. Holy Christ. I get blading, dude, but goddamn. Dude, but none of them compared to fucking what Abdullah and Carlos Colon would do to each other, dude. Jesus Christ. Talk about barbarian wrestling, dude.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, man. Here, let me pull out my fucking standard fork. Not a kayfabe fork, but a fucking actual fork that you can fucking eat dinner with. And then let me fucking grind it into, you know, like, Jesus Christ, dude. Really? God damn. I'm sorry. If I was one of them, I'd be like, no, no, I won't let you fucking grind my fucking forehead with a fork. Are you insane?
You're talking about Brody and fucking Abdullah.
No, I'm talking about Abdullah and Carlos Colon, dude.
Well, he also did it with Brody too.
With Bruiser Brody, yeah. Oh god, dude. Bruiser Brody was another one. Bruiser Brody was just a fucking monster, dude. He'd walk around, oh, screaming, oh. I was like, dude, really, man? Jesus Christ, dude. And he would literally beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, dude.
And
looking at his size, dude, like, he's fucking huge for a fucking man.
Yeah, he's like,
just go around just manhandling people and then fucking grab the fork you just ate dinner with and then say, I don't scream your fucking
no.
face.
It's just nuts.
Or they were talking about how if they couldn't find a fork, they'd fucking sharpen the end of a spoon, or they'd fucking
something, dude.
Or they'd use a butter knife.
Yup.
I'm like, fuck that, dude.
God, it's talking about those guys, dude. It didn't fucking matter, man. As long as it was a weapon and you could fucking
they'd use the ice chippers.
Right.
Oh my god. Ice picks. Fucking ice pick.
I wonder what my neighbor pays his plug for weed. I'm so fucking. Payday's Wednesday, dude. Payday's Wednesday, and I'm going fucking insane. I fucking my buddy is giving me the yield of one of his fucking plants that he grew, and fuck, man. He's like, do you know how much weed you're about to get for free? I'm like, yeah, I do. I have a really good idea, man. I have a really good idea, dude. He's gonna give me like almost. I'm gonna probably yield a little bit over or a little bit short of a full pound. And give me a pound of fucking marijuana to smoke, boy. Let me tell you. I'll be coming.
Wait. Sorry, you're gonna be growing it?
No, I'm gonna my buddy grew 5 plants this year.
Oh, okay.
He's keeping 4 and giving me the yield from 1 complete plant.
Nice.
It should be like I said, it should be about a pound.
Nice.
Yes. So
hell yeah, man.
I'm gonna be a seriously happy fucking camper for like months. Yeah, cause he's like he was telling me, he's like, dude, I still have from last year's harvest. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. I'm like, man, damn, dude, what did you get on your last harvest? He's like, dude, I probably got 6.5 pounds. I'm like, damn, dude. Damn. I can't wait to start growing. I grow. Wanna grow? So what else is there, man? AJ Lee and CM Punk beat Becky and fucking Seth.
Now do you think this feud gets dragged out more?
You know, it should. And why bring AJ Lee back just for Becky Lynch? It doesn't make any sense. They gotta be setting her up for a title somewhere along the line, dude. One of the titles. Who knows which one? You know,
maybe it's gonna be Becky's.
Yeah, it could be the IC, dude. She's never held it, and
or we could see a triple threat.
Yeah, AJ, Becky, and Lyra or Bailey.
Yeah, we could see for Crown Jewel, we could see AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella versus Lyra versus Bailey.
Thank God that this Crown Jewel is in Perth. I know that the women that wrestle Crown Jewel have got to be saying the same fucking thing.
Jumping up and down.
They can't be happy when they're going over to Saudi Arabia and they're dressing from head to fucking toe and wrestling in fucking 100-degree weather. I'm sure they're sitting there going, yeehaw! Woo! No more fucking Crown Jewel in fucking Saudi Arabia!
Right.
I'm sorry, dude. I don't know. I don't know why WWE has to have something in Saudi Arabia. But then again, Triple H is on Trump's team to make America healthy again. Don't get me started, dude.
Are we gonna see all 3 Americanos invade Crown Jewel?
It should. It should, dude. You know, there's dude, and that's the one thing that's good about fucking AEW. You can say 6-man title, or you can do like they did and say trios title.
Ooh. You just brought an idea to my head. Why don't they come out with the trios and then you see all 3 Americanos?
You know, wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? You could the El Grande Americanos, you know, and have all 3 of them come out.
Oh my God. I think I see now that I think that would actually be a great fucking trio.
It would. The Americanos. The Americanos, but you know, knowing WWE, they give it to JD, Finn, and Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, dude, I'd have them go up against Dragon Lee, Ray Phoenix and fucking
Penta.
Penta.
And Penta. Yeah, God, that would be great. They'd be awesome, dude. It would be awesome. Yeah, like if that's one thing AEW does better, I've always dug having a six-man.
I want to see WWE use some of the stuff that TNA uses, so like the Ultimate X and shit.
Yeah, that would be cool, dude. That would be cool, but
because I mean, if they're getting to compete in our war games, why can't we compete in their X
right.
Ultimate
Dude,
X?
The only thing that sucks is they don't have a six-sided ring anymore, dude.
Oh my god,
that six-sided ring was the shit, dude.
Could you imagine if WWE used that for like a cross pay-per-view between TNA and fucking WWE and or use it for all three? You have AAA, TNA, and WWE using the six-sided ring for a PLE that includes all three of those promotions.
That would be badass, dude. That would be badass because, like I said, that's the one thing that fucking TNA did right. That six-sided ring was the shit, dude.
Triple H, if you're watching right now on Roku, I'm giving you an idea. Or anybody that works, anybody that works for Triple H.
Listen to the fans, man, or just tune into our show and we'll just throw you ideas, dude. Did you see? I forget where I seen it, but some article said AEW should hire Vince Russo, and I'm like, no, dude.
He would fucking kill that shit.
There's a reason why Vince Russo is unemployed and he shouts out his opinions because he's a fucking idiot. He does not know how to book and he does not know how to write. He doesn't know how to write for shit. How he got a job in WCW is beyond me.
Right.
Because I'm sorry, he's poor, piss poor. And I don't say that about many, but it's like, come on, man. There's a reason every time you fucking post an article or some shit, Vince Russo, you show why you're not fucking employed. You show why you're doing a podcast and selling it for $1.50. So, dude, I seen that they had merch, dude. I hope there's not merch with my ugly face on it, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure no one's gonna buy any merch with my face on it, dude. You know? And then what would the tag be? You know? Hey, here's your picture, the gray. Here's your picture of the gray. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's the gray. And trust me, you don't want it right now. You don't want it young in life, dude. But dude, I have a friend in Texas that's got long curly hair, and he's like 62. And when I posted that picture a couple weeks ago of my hair just sitting outside here at my porch, he's like, dude, that's epic. I'm like, thanks, Bob. Thanks, Bob. You know that's going on, man. Fuck great, dude. But man, yeah, age. So, and then what are they doing? Seriously, like Cody said, what are they doing with Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker? Why aren't they tag team champions on either brand? Because I'll tell you
why aren't they tag team champions on Raw?
Because I'll tell you what, dude, that's what I'm curious about. Because I'm sorry, JD McDonough and Finn Balor against Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker, that's like literally death. That's literally death. There's no way in hell, even if you book them weak, there's no way in hell that Finn Balor and JD McDonough should be two guys that are like over 500 pounds when JD McDonough and Finn Balor are maybe 300 soaking wet.
Right.
You know, I'm sorry. And as far as if they went to SmackDown, I'm sure they could beat the fucking Wyatt Six, dude. I'm sure. And I like Casey and Dexter. I question how they ended up on the Wyatt Six, but that's a whole nother story.
Right.
You know, but I've loved Casey. I love Casey in NXT. I love Dexter Loomis in NXT. I liked him I liked him on the main roster when he was feuding with the Miz, dude. Did you see Mello don't Miz last night? Mello and Carmelo Hayes and the Miz teamed up last night. And did Carmelo Miz rubbed Carmelo the wrong way, and when they went to pin Miz and they actually won, Carmelo went to like jump in the ring like he was gonna do something, and he's like, "No, fuck that shit, dude." So I'm seeing a Miz and Carmelo feud somewhere down the line.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of time.
Which would be good.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of time before he snaps on Miz.
Because Miz can carry a match, dude.
Right.
Miz can carry a match, dude. That's the other thing that that was brought up, and it was correct. Sami Zayn really made Javon Evans look good. Really made him look good, dude. It took shots, high level shots, dude. I thought last night when Javon Evans hit OG Cutter off the top rope, I thought that was it. I'm like, dude, count, make Javon Evans fucking Intercontinental or United States champion. Do it. And he was about to slam 3 and Sammy kicked out, and I'm like, that's the weakest shit ever, dude. That is the weakest shit ever. That's almost as bad as fucking AEW no selling pile drivers, dude. Which is just, I'm sorry, dude. There's a reason why pile drivers were banned, because they're legit dangerous, dude. And you're gonna jump right up from a pile driver like somebody just backflipped you, dude. Come on, man. It's not even right. It's not even correct. Gosh, man. Because I get them all now because we have YouTube TV. So, and I already had Netflix. So dude, what pisses me off is they're moving all the pay-per-views instantly over to ESPN, dude. I do not want to pay the extra money that they want just so I can watch pay-per-views on ESPN, dude. That's a fucking crime, dude. It is an absolute crime. Why they did that to Netflix is beyond me.
Dude, I'm waiting for SmackDown to jump on Netflix too.
Yeah, SmackDown's supposed to jump on Netflix, dude. SmackDown and Raw are supposed to be on Netflix, dude. And dude, why have Peacock if you're gonna fucking switch everything over to ESPN, dude? It makes no sense.
I think they're only gonna be keeping Peacock for fucking what's it called?
NXT. NXT.
Are they going to put NXT on Peacock?
For their I think for their pay-per-views, because Peacock's carrying No Mercy.
Which makes no sense. I mean, and then also they're going to have main event on there.
Main event, dude. That's a joke. Main event's like a mid-card show. Main event's almost like a house show, dude. And I've been to a few of those. I've been to 3 of those actually.
I think they should have more title matches on there.
They should have more title matches at house shows, dude. It's
Yeah.
So when it's
like when they had the
switches.
Like when they had the Cody and the fucking Kevin Owens.
Yeah. Well, when Finn Balor and fucking Samoa Joe were in NXT, dude, Samoa Joe actually beat Finn Balor at a house show for the belt.
Yep.
for the NXT championship, dude. And that's, man, if you're one of those people in the crowd and you're thinking, oh man, they're gonna just fucking they're just gonna make Finn Balor win again, and fucking you see Samoa Joe pull off a muscle buster and count 1, 2, 3, you're going insane. I know I would be. I'd be like,
hell yeah,
fuck yeah, fuck yeah. You know, it's nope. Man, who knew I could find so much resin in my fucking steamroller, dude? and I hardly ever smoke out of it anymore, dude. I spent the last month smoking out of my buddy gave me a bowl that comes apart in 3 places with a nice, really nice glass screen bowl. And I smoked a majority. My buddy gave me like a half for nothing. I told my stepson to take some, and he took like half the fucking bag, dude. I mean, I don't mind because he does a lot of shit around the house, but I'm like, dude, really? I'm looking at it after he went in the house. I'm like, damn, buddy, what the fuck, man? I'm gonna run out before fucking the first. This isn't cool. When my buddy gave me that half, my wife also got me a quarter, so I had almost like an ounce. That should have been good for 2 fucking weeks. And I've been out since fucking Thursday, dude. Since not Thursday, but since last Tuesday. Last Tuesday, and it's just like, damn, dude, this should have lasted. Motherfucker. But, you know, that's what happens when you smoke too much fucking pot.
Right.
You know, and I do. I smoke way too much pot, dude. Sometimes I'll smoke pot just to smoke pot, dude. Just to like smoke it like it's a cigarette, dude. So I don't know, man. I have to learn how to regulate my weed intake. Let's see if I can put this in other places because I'm quite tired of fucking holding my phone, dude. That's a little better. That's a little better. I wish I had something other than this brick background, though, dude. Looks like I'm outside at the schoolyard, dude.
Oh, they don't allow you to pick out.
I'm pretty sure I have something, dude. I'm pretty sure I have something. Let me see. You have a green screen. Oh, no, I don't have a green. Hey, there you go. Natural. I like that. See if I can go back. Yeah, can I? No, see, I don't need to do all that. There you go. Outside of my house. Now you can see my bare white arms. Oh no. They look bigger than they actually are, dude. You know. If you're thinking this is like a big looking arm, going, wow, dude, you got a big arm. No, I don't have a big arm at all, dude. I can almost put my hand around my arm, dude. Like around my bicep area, dude. Oh, but yeah. So, No Mercy. What, dude? What? I know. Is it Obafemi tricking the TNA guy, or?
Yeah, I believe so.
And then it's JC Jane and Lola Vice.
Yep.
Which I hope Lola Vice takes the title.
Yeah.
Because quite frankly, JC Jane, you know, she's been very underwhelming her whole entire run in NXT. She's always been in a three girl group. You know, first it was Fatal Attraction, and now it's Fatal Influence. And it's just like, yeah, JC, okay, that's a cute that you rip off Sasha Banks' little fucking hip dance that she does too. and I'm sorry, your nose gets there before everything else. you know. Um, but yeah, it's how Jordan Grace didn't beat her is beyond me.
Right.
Talk about another person that got sold a bill of goods, dude. I'm sure they told Jordan Grace, dude, come over to fucking NXT. We'll make you world champion. Um, and and she's for anybody right now that should be a world champion. It's fucking Jordan Grace. So my family just came back and looked at me like I was fucking another creature from another planet. I'm like, hey, what's he doing outside? Watching my comforter dry, hoping my yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Oh, that's all I know. I don't think my wife heard me when I texted her and told her that fucking one of the cats peed on the couch. Brand new couch too. I think she just ignored it and hoped that I didn't say that, which pisses me off because, like I said, it's a brand new fucking couch, dude. It's not even a month old. And a cat did fucking something with it, and I don't like it. But we got our gutters and our roof done all in the last week.
Nice.
It was pretty fucking cool, man. Except the Mexicans that were doing the work. I told the one guy, I'm like, hey man, you gotta do my garage too. And he looked at me like I was speaking another language. And of course I am. I'm speaking English, and he probably speaks mostly Spanish. But I'm like, no, man, you need, if you don't believe me, call your boss, dude. And they ended up calling their boss, and sure enough, they had to take the shingles off my roof. But man, they were like quick, dude. Oh my god, it was like, and it was like super fast, dude. They took the shit off my garage in like an hour, like under an hour, like under a half an hour, dude. Yeah, no, it's I took it out of the dryer about 25 minutes ago. Or out of the washer, out of the dryer. There's a package on yeah. Okay, well that's that's the only mail we've gotten today. Okay. I have to be a homebody. I have to do homebody thing. Which is cool. I like being a homebody. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do, but I actually do. As long as I can sit outside, man. As long as I can sit outside. Wow, we have a YouTube designation. I like that. Got a Huddle Sports designation. Pretty awesome. I hadn't noticed before. See what happens? So, gosh, and Lions fans, where you at? Yeah, no, oh boy. So, I don't know, man. Oba Trick, Stacey Jane, and Lola.
Yep.
When is Sol Ruka and Zarya gonna implode?
Yeah.
That's what I keep wondering, because I keep watching them in their matches, and one of them fucks up almost every time. If it's not Zarya, it's Sol, and if it's not Sol, it's Zarya. And I love Ruka's finisher. Her finisher is badass. where she comes off the rope and almost does like a somersaulting cutter. But yeah, I haven't really seen Zarya wrestle, and it's like, man, aren't you another one of those big Amazonian, New Zealand, Australia girls? Something like that. I mean, so what else, man? What do we got?
Well, I mean, speaking of the Judgment Day, I think the only reason why you're not seeing them really defend their belts on Raw is because I think they're protecting them from the Vision. Because
Dude, it's
because
so,
because dude, they would absolutely just get killed.
and I'm just absolutely tired of seeing JD. And I like JD McDonough. I've liked JD McDonough since he was NXT Europe. But I'm sorry, it doesn't make sense that you're that unbeatable. It's never made sense that JD, that, like I said, total combined weight 300 pounds soaking wet. I'm sorry. It just doesn't scream monster dominant tag team, and it never has. It never has. I'm sorry. And what's going to happen when Liv Morgan comes back? That's what I want to know. Because her finance is supposed to return relatively soon. She's been on the shelf for about 6 months, maybe less. But she's due to come back, and how's that dynamic going to work with her and Roxanne Perez? Since they're basically the same thing. They're both about 5 foot of erection time. 5 foot of woody inspiration.
Now, what do we think about the Tiffany Stratton and
And Nia Jade Cargill match, dude?
yeah,
like I've seen in several places, Nia Jax was supposed to protect Jade Cargill, and Jade Cargill ended up getting busted open. Now, I'm sorry, that's not protecting a wrestler. That's letting a wrestler get fucked up. I'm sorry. It's Nia Jax doesn't belong anywhere near title matches, dude. Nowhere near. I'm sorry. She's not a safe wrestler. She's not a safe wrestler. She's improved, but she's not a safe wrestler. She's nowhere near it. God, the kid across the street got weed and I can smell it. He was pretty cool the other day. He got me high when I desperately needed it. So when I got that half, I gave him a couple of buds out of it. He's like, "Oh, is this your dispensary weed?" I'm like, "No, dude, this is just some good homegrown, dude." They're like, "Oh, really?" And I seen him the next day before I went to school. I'm like, "Trey, man, how was that homegrown?" He's like, "Dude," he gave me like 2 big thumbs up. I'm like, "Yeah, don't diss my homegrown, bro. My homegrown's good. Not like back in the day when homegrown was really shitty." Yeah, my buddy my buddy just gave him fed him with the Joe Plant spikes, dude. He's like, yeah, dude, you just stick a couple of these in once a month, dude. It feeds the fucking plant and makes the plant grow. I'm like, good deal. Good deal. That's what I want. I want to. And I heard I've seen where you can actually add the tritenes, which is what makes which is what really makes marijuana taste is terpenes. And I've seen ads for where you can like get terpenes you can actually spray onto the plant, and the plant will suck them in. So, like, really, that's nice. Like, I was looking because I'll be able to pick up on Wednesday, and I'm gonna get my stepson a strain called cinnamon milk, which I've actually had, and it does taste like cinnamon milk.
Damn.
Yeah, it's yummy, delicious strain, and it, man, it got me all fucked up. Fucking kinds of twisted, dude. And I'm actually gonna buy a sativa joint, and I haven't bought sativa in fucking probably a year and a half. I'd much rather prefer to smoke indica or hybrids. But I wanted to try it. I forget the name of the strain. It might be Runts, which actually tastes like candy. Oh God. Or it might be Humboldt. It might be Humboldt Fog. That might be it too. Humboldt Fog. And that's a yummy one too. I smoked Pineapple Express for the first time ever last month. Even though the movie's been out for God only knows how many years, but I had never smoked Pineapple Express till about, like I said, till about a couple months ago, and like, all right, I can see why this was such a popular strain a couple of years ago.
Right.
Real good, real yummy, good high. And I liked it so much. My one order was just all Pineapple Express. I got like a half of Pineapple Express. I got 2 joints of Pineapple Express. I got fucking Pineapple Express concentrate. Man, tore that shit up. Like that. I like that. I like that. The one joint I got was infused, which, God, whoever thought to infuse joints, man, I want to shake your hand, because they take THCA powder, which is basically cannabis with that doesn't generate the THC end until it's lit, and usually the infused joints run anywhere between 47% THC and like 62%. And once you get up around 40%, it's just like, dude, Jesus Christ, I take 3 hits and I'm like, what? Oh, like, it's time for bed. So what's the weather like there?
75.
Man, for whatever reason, we got Indian summer here in fucking Illinois, man. It's fucking 90 degrees out.
Yeah, it was like that. It was like that. Earlier in the week, it was like 80, 87. Like we had like the upper 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, it was it was nice here it was nice actually during the week, which was great for the Rippers because it really wasn't hot. It was in the 70s. But I imagine if they had to do it now, man, they wouldn't have came in like hoodie sweat jackets and long pants and this, that, and the other. I'm sure they would have came in some shorts. Oh my God, the people that put in my gutters, dude, they had a girl working for them. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. It fucking makes me wonder how they can even work. How they can even work around the girl. She was just smoking hot. I was like, damn, dude. Someone's lucky. Someone's a happy fucking camper. Someone's a happy fucking camper, boy. Let's see, we got about 5 more minutes left to go. Don't forget, guys, No Mercy's on tonight. NXT pay-per-view. And of course, we got Monday Night Raw. Netflix. The CW carries NXT if you're so inclined. And right now, USA still carries SmackDown. Hopefully, they move to Netflix soon.
Hopefully, all three of them move to Netflix.
That'd be fine, man. Because I pick up AEW on HBO. But now that I have YouTube TV, I can probably pull it off of TBS. So
yeah, TBS and TNT.
My gash that I made in my hand with the butter knife is completely healed. Not butter knife, but bread knife. Man, talk about a slice, boy. No. Yeah, I was cutting muffins with a bread knife and sliced right here into my fucking hand. It's actually a good shot of it. Right there in the curve of your hand.
Ouch.
Yes. Not being able to stretch it out, not having grip for a couple of days. And my grip's usually strong. Usually, if there's a stubborn opening can, they say, "Here, you do it, big tall guy." Like, okay. Yep, I got it. And
yeah, I'm really excited for Crown Jewel in Perth.
Like I said, dude, I'm so happy it's in Perth, dude.
Now what's your thoughts on WWE doing WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm sure the wrestlers don't like it. Like I said, man, they asked them to go out there in Saudi Arabia, and not the guys so much, but like the girls. I feel so sorry for them because they're out there and they're wrestling, they're working their ass off, and they have to be covered head to toe. And I'm sure when WWE television is broadcast in Saudi Arabia, from America, I'm sure they're not like splotching their fucking any parts of skin. So it's like, dude, really? Why would you force these women to wear so many clothes in 100-degree heat? Because it's not like it cools down there at night, dude. It's still hot like a motherfucker.
Right.
And it's like, man, come on.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back here next Saturday.
Yep, for sure. And man, did we have any comments, dude?
No.
'Cause we needed some comments, man. We need some comments to make the show work. Come on, guys, help us out.
But all right, guys.
We'll
Till
talk
next
to you
time.
soon.
Yeah, yo, it's game time, ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friend.